Okay, for today's video, we're going to be multiplying matrices together. I did AC already, just for a little practice, but we're going to be computing BC. So the first thing before we start writing out all the computation is to write the dimensions of the matrices that you're multiplying by each other. So in this case, we're multiplying BC. So it'll be B and C here. So if you'll notice, B is a 3 by 2, whereas C is a 2 by 3. So you write it out, so 3 by 2 and a 2 by 3. And then you look at the middle numbers here. If they're the same, you can multiply them. If they're not the same, you can't multiply them. And then the outer numbers, so a 3 and a 3, that tells you the dimensions of the corresponding matrix. So it'll be a 3 by 3 matrix. So now comes the fun part. You take, so I've labeled these row 1, row 2, row 3, and then you multiply each row by each column, and then you add the components afterwards. So it'll look like this. So again, this is row 1, row 2, row 3. So 5 with -4. So we'll just do that over here. 5, -4. 3 and 5. And then 5 and 2. And then 3 and -1. And then 5, -2. And then 3, -1 equals. Okay, and then we're going to be doing the middle one here. So the middle row, so -4 and -4. And 5 and 5. -4, 2. -5 and -5. -4, -2. And 5 and -1 equals. And now the last row, so 4, -4. 2 and 5. 4 and 2. So 4 and 2, and then 2 and -1. And then 4 and -2. 4 and -2, and then 2 and -1. Okay, and then what I like to do now, just switch up the color to make it easy. So this is -20, this is 15, this is 10, this is -3, this is -10, this is -3, this is 16, this is 25, -8, -25, this is 8, this is -5, this is -16, this is 10, this is 8, this is -2, this is -8, this is -2. And so now, before we start adding stuff, we want a 3 by 3. So what I like to do is make sure, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just ignore this like bottom section here. Ignore that. Or sorry, don't ignore that, because you want a 3 by 3. Okay. So you add -20 and plus 15 is -5. 10 and negative 3 is 7. Negative 10 and negative 3 is negative 13. And then 16 plus 25 is 41. Negative 8, so that's negative 25 is negative 35, or what am I saying? Negative 33. Right? And then 8 and negative 5 is 3. And then 16 and 10 is negative 8. Or negative 6, sorry. I'm really tired. 8 and negative 2 is 6. So that's a positive 6. And then that's going to be a negative 10. So that's our corresponding matrix here.